They said it was too soon to show, too raw, too painful. But the images leaked anyway, and now we can't unsee them. A blood-stained cross, dirt-smeared faces, and a silence so heavy it feels like it's pressing on your chest. What's unfolding behind the scenes of The Chosen? Season 6 isn't just storytelling, it's a spiritual gut punch. Fans expected heartbreak, but what we're seeing, it's far beyond that. And as each new image surfaces, one thing becomes clear. This season won't just tell the story of Jesus' crucifixion, it will make us live it. No one was supposed to see these images. Not yet. Not like this. But once they hit the internet, the floodgates opened. And with it, a wave of shock, grief, and overwhelming emotion. Behind-the-scenes photos from The Chosen. Season 6 began circulating, and they were nothing short of devastating. Fans expected powerful moments, yes, but no one was ready for this kind of brutal honesty. Blood, dirt, the cross, and Jonathan Rumi, barely recognizable beneath the agony etched onto his face. This wasn't just another costume drama. It looked like a glimpse into actual history. The first leaked photo hit social media late at night. A grainy image of a figure beside a towering cross, his body painted with lashes and wounds, the crown of thorns pressed deep into his forehead. Within hours, more followed. Images of makeup crews carefully applying layers of blood to torn fabric, actors standing in silence, heads bowed as if in mourning, Roman guards holding prop hammers, their faces tense even though the cameras weren't rolling. But it wasn't just the visuals that shook people, it was the weight behind them. Every still frame felt like it was soaked in grief. Every video clip felt sacred, like something we weren't supposed to see. And yet, we watched. Again and again, because something about these leaks went beyond spoilers. They were a window into the emotional core of Season 6, a core that wasn't just about suffering, but about the unbearable cost of love. Even Jonathan Rumi, who has embodied the role of Jesus with compassion and strength since Season 1, looked visibly changed. In one image, he's standing alone, back turned to the camera, facing the hill where the cross looms large. He's wrapped in a purple robe, symbolic, yes, but also slumped slightly forward, as though the emotional weight of what's to come is already too much. That's not acting, that's transformation. And the cast around him, they're not just watching, they're feeling every second. What's more disturbing is the setting itself. It's now confirmed that several scenes are being shot on the very hill in Italy where the Passion of the Christ was filmed. That location alone carries its own legacy of pain and reverence. But in The Chosen, it's not just about replicating brutality, it's about humanizing it, about showing the crucifixion not as a distant religious symbol, but as a lived moment of devastating sorrow. And that's exactly what the leaks reveal. Not special effects, not drama for shock value, but genuine emotion carved into every face on set. In one blurred clip, you can barely make out the sobs of a woman, Mary Magdalene, many believe, as she reaches out, only to be pulled back by other characters. In another, Roman soldiers are shown positioning a body on the wooden crossbeam, preparing for what comes next. It's just makeup. It's just rehearsal. But somehow, it doesn't feel fake. It feels real. Too real. And perhaps the most haunting part? The silence. In several videos, when the director calls cut, there's no applause. No chatter, just silence. A silence that speaks louder than any line of dialogue ever could. A silence that tells us one thing: the crucifixion scenes in The Chosen. Season 6 aren't just being filmed, they're being felt. Deeply. By everyone involved. As more images and behind-the-scenes videos continue to surface, one truth is becoming impossible to ignore. This isn't just a show anymore. The Chosen Season 6 has crossed a line, from scripted drama into something painfully sacred. From the moment the camera started rolling on the crucifixion scenes, it was clear that no one on set would walk away unchanged. Not the actors, not the crew, not even the director, Dallas Jenkins himself. What we're witnessing in these leaks is not staged grief. It's felt grief, a kind that reaches deep into the hearts of those performing and those watching. Even in still images, the emotional collapse is undeniable. Jonathan Rumi, portraying Jesus, appears completely consumed by the weight of the role. In one photo, his face is covered in blood, his eyes closed, his body slumped forward against the cross. Makeup or not, it doesn't look like performance. It looks like surrender. And fans can feel it. They're not just reacting, they're breaking down. Because when an actor channels pain this deeply, it pierces through the screen and straight into your soul. And it's not just Jonathan. The entire cast seems to be walking through a storm of emotional torment. Reports from the set describe moments where extras had to step away because they couldn't handle what they were witnessing. One crew member revealed that an extra fainted while watching a crucifixion take. Another said that the atmosphere on set became so heavy that several people broke down crying after takes, not from exhaustion, but from heartbreak. Even Dallas Jenkins, known for his strong leadership and spiritual grounding, is reportedly shaken. According to multiple eyewitnesses, he's been seen standing off to the side after takes, eyes wet, staring at the ground in silence. He doesn't speak much between shots anymore. He just walks the perimeter of the set, checking on the cast, sometimes holding their hands, sometimes saying nothing at all. It's as if he's mourning with them, not just directing them. His wife Amanda has reportedly been visiting the set often, offering emotional support. Some believe she's there not just as a partner, but as an anchor, someone to keep Dallas from being swallowed by the spiritual weight of what he's bringing to life. After all, this is more than just a professional project for him. He's called The Chosen his life's work. But this season, it feels like his cross to carry. And that's what fans are starting to understand. This isn't just about showing Jesus die. It's about living through the death, with the cast, with the crew, with every emotion left bare. One of the most talked about leaks shows Dallas walking onto the set right after a crucifixion scene has been shot. No one speaks, no one moves, and Dallas? He simply walks up to each actor, Jonathan, Mary, John, Roman soldiers, and hugs them, quietly, deeply, as if he's trying to hold their pain for just a moment. No words, no direction, just presence. That single gesture has left fans speechless, because it's not just acting that's happening on that set, it's grieving. Some actors have spoken publicly, others only through quickly deleted posts. But the message is always the same. This season is unlike anything they've ever done. One actor wrote, "After we shot the scene, I couldn't sleep. The hammer, the screams, the silence, it wouldn't leave me." Another simply said, "We cried more off camera than on." These aren't marketing quotes, these are emotional confessions. The leaked videos confirm this. You can see Mary Magdalene's actress wiping her eyes between takes. You can see a Roman soldier completely in character moments before, walking off screen and burying his face in his hands. It's not staged, it's not for attention, it's the weight of what they're reliving. And maybe that's what makes season 6 so different. It doesn't just show you what happened to Jesus. It brings you into the heartbreak of everyone who loved him. Fans are beginning to say what the cast likely already knows. This season will leave scars. And maybe that's the point. Maybe we're supposed to carry those scars, because that's the only way to truly understand the weight of the crucifixion. The Chosen isn't trying to spare us anymore. It's inviting us into the raw, bloody, shattering heart of the gospel. And judging by what's been leaked so far, no one, not even the people making the show, is walking away untouched. With each passing leak, one truth grows louder. The Chosen Season 6 is not holding anything back. The crucifixion isn't being softened, dramatized, or neatly packaged for easy viewing. It's being presented with the rawness and brutality it deserves. And now, the leaks are revealing just how far the production is willing to go to make this moment unforgettable. One image in particular has ignited conversation across social media. Jonathan Rumi stands beside the cross, eyes closed, arms loosely extended, his body covered in thick streaks of fake blood. But what pulls you in isn't just his appearance, it's what surrounds him. Cast members are frozen in place, watching him. Some are crying, others look away, unable to process what they're seeing. This isn't a choreographed scene. This is after the cameras stopped rolling. No dialogue, no direction, just silence, soaked in reverence and pain. In another photo, you see the bottom of the cross, wood-stained deep red. The makeup team is nearby, adjusting prosthetics, fixing robes, but even they look somber. One crew member is kneeling near the foot of the cross, her head bowed. It looks more like a moment of prayer than a film set. That's how powerful this season has become. The production isn't just filming a crucifixion, it's feeling it. There's also growing speculation about the emotional toll on Jonathan Rumi. While he's kept public comments brief, due to NDA restrictions, his eyes say everything. In a recently leaked photo from his personal Instagram story, now deleted, he stands beside the cross, his expression exhausted, his body slumped. The caption was short, "Thank you for your prayers." But the image spoke volumes. He looked spiritually drained, as if carrying the burden of portraying Jesus' final hours had taken something out of him. And maybe it had. Even fans who've only seen these behind-the-scenes moments are shaken. Comment sections are filled with phrases like, "I couldn't sleep after seeing this," and "This isn't just acting, it's worship." Viewers aren't just reacting, they're grieving, because these images aren't designed to entertain. They're designed to confront, to strip away the comfort of distance and pull us face to face with agony. One particularly haunting leak shows the makeup team preparing a body double for the nailing scene. The man's back is fully covered in blood, deep lashes carved into prosthetics, dirt clinging to his skin. A Roman soldier holds a prop hammer in the background, and the expression on his face is deadly serious. This isn't performance, it's participation. Everyone on that set seems aware that what they're doing goes beyond cinema. It's sacred, it's heavy, it's personal. The silence on set has become legendary. Crew members say that after certain takes, the air feels heavy, thick with something unspoken. No one claps, no one jokes. Some step away to cry. Others sit down, staring at the ground, visibly shaken. And Dallas Jenkins? He just watches. Not because he's distant, but because he knows these moments can't be interrupted. In that silence, there is reverence. And in that reverence, the story comes to life. Fans are now saying that these leaks are preparing them in ways they never expected. Not for entertainment, but for impact. Because if behind-the-scenes photos are already this devastating, what will the finished product feel like? What will it do to hearts that are open? And this is what The Chosen has always done best, pulling us in. Not as viewers, but as witnesses. Witnesses to pain, to sacrifice, to love that bleeds. The crucifixion scenes in Season 6 aren't just a retelling. They are an emotional confrontation, one that doesn't allow you to sit comfortably, one that demands you feel what's unfolding. And maybe that's why fans aren't turning away. As painful as these images are, as disturbing as the details may be, they feel necessary. Because The Chosen isn't giving us a stylized version of the crucifixion. It's giving us the weight, the betrayal, the brutal love that held Jesus to the cross. And it's inviting us to carry that weight, if only for a moment. As more details emerge from the set of The Chosen Season 6, it's clear. This isn't just a TV show anymore. It's a spiritual reckoning, one that's shaking everyone involved, from the actors to the fans watching in stunned silence. The crucifixion isn't just being shown, it's being felt, with every drop of fake blood, every silent tear, and every trembling hand behind the scenes. What's most striking is how this season is changing people. The actors aren't simply performing, they're mourning. They've spent years living with these characters, walking beside Jesus in every miracle, every parable, every tender moment. And now, they're watching him suffer. That pain isn't manufactured. It's earned. It's real. One actor admitted they couldn't speak for hours after filming their scene. Another said, "I've never cried so much on a set in my life. These aren't just reactions, they're wounds being opened." And the audience? We're not exempt. These leaks, these quiet, sacred glimpses into what's coming, are already stirring something deep inside people. Viewers are saying they've had to stop scrolling just to catch their breath. Others say they've started praying, reflecting, even weeping before the episodes have even aired. That's the power of The Chosen. It doesn't wait for release day to impact hearts. It starts now, in the silence between images, in the emotional tremble of the cast, in the tears shed by a crew too overwhelmed to speak. But perhaps the most powerful image so far isn't one soaked in blood. It's a still shot of the entire cast standing in silence around the cross, eyes closed, heads bowed. No script, no cameras rolling, just reverence. That moment says everything. This story is sacred, and the people telling it know they're standing on holy ground. Dallas Jenkins has said little publicly, But those who've seen him on set say he's never looked more serious, more haunted, more certain that this agony, this beauty, this heartbreak is exactly the story they were meant to tell. And fans are feeling it, deeply, viscerally, because The Chosen has never been about comfort. It's always been about truth. And truth, especially this kind, always cuts deep. So when Season 6 finally airs, it won't be just another season premiere. It will be a spiritual event, a moment of reckoning, one that will leave us breathless, broken, and changed. Because this isn't just the story of Jesus' death, it's the story of what it cost, not just for him, but for those who loved him, and now for those who dare to watch it all unfold.